But as far as the woman making more money than the man, that is based on the man's ego. That really only, in my opinion, that really only matters when it comes to the man, the guy's heart and the guy's mind, because a lot of men can't deal with it. Because when you talk about a woman making more than her man, it's a subject, because we never talk about a man making more than his woman, because that's normal. That's the only reason why it's a subject to talk about, you know. But I'm like, okay, but what's the issue with that? The male ego, you know. So it's like, okay, it's all about that man. How's he feeling about it? What's his real opinion? But I mean, I know to me it doesn't matter. Like, it would just all go back to the male's opinion about it. It's all about who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, when it comes down to like buying things together, the woman would probably put more in, you know, when it comes to putting a down payment on a house or buying a certain car that she wants. And she can afford it, but he can't. And, you know, men, their weakness are they love cars, you know. And if like my husband or my man can't afford a certain car that he wants, his dream car, but I can, his ego get bruised. And that can cause tension, you know. I think it's all situational. It's all based on who you're dealing with.
Yeah. And you know what? It's funny. The reason why like I got really into this whole relationship finance, you know, deal was because of the fact that I definitely wanted to change people's minds around how they deal with money in a partnership. Because realistically, when money is coming into the same household, it's the same pot, right? I'm not saying that, like, you know, the stuff that's been placed on men, like we talked about this, about how a lot of, in your interview, we talked about how a lot of pressure is placed on men when it comes to how they deal with their emotions, how they provide for their families, how they protect their families, right? And so I just feel like it's not to not validate what they go through and wanting to be able to provide for us and provide for their woman, but it is a partnership. There's one pot, there's one household, and if it's being dealt with accordingly. What do you think about, because I feel like this can be something that works together, that people can, you know, manage one household with one, you know, bucket of money as a collaborative, you know, unit. But I guess, how do you feel about, you know, relinquishing control when it comes to, you know, the finances, right? Letting somebody else manage the overall picture of the household. Because I feel like Fontaine got a little something to say about that, but go ahead.
You know I do. Okay, so this may be shocking to you because you don't know me, but anybody who's on here who knows me personally knows I believe in this wholeheartedly. So I am really old-fashioned. Okay. So if I was to get married, I really want to be a stay-at-home mom.
Okay.
So I want to be that woman. Like, I want to be that woman that takes care of her family. Like, I take care of my house, I take care of the kids, I take care of my husband when he comes home, whatever he needs. So I don't have a problem submitting full responsibility to my husband for finances. Now, as far as like when it comes to the house, men probably won't pay attention to what bill is due on the 1st or what bill is due on the 15th. You know, if I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'll probably pay attention to that more than he would. But I've always had this dream to be a stay-at-home wife. So being submissive and having my husband bring home the bacon is no problem with me.